Hey guys, it's Ben here. Let's welcome you to another Pro Cycling Manager video, and on this one we are continuing our Vuelta playthrough with the second episode. We're gonna do stage 5 till 8, but before we take a look at the route, I'll take a look at the rankings because we are on top on the world ranking, which is not really a surprise after our Giro win. I don't know, I do feel like the Tour de France winner would be above us, but I guess Swiss was enough to really boost that upwards, I guess. And maybe San Sebastian, feel about that one already. Either way, when it comes to team indexes, I see that Androni is now going to become the 6th best team in the world, which is quite a surprise. So I'm quite curious what the transfers are about when it comes to their team. Let us take a look. Oh wow, I get why. They're getting Sivakov, Sagan, and Nasen, and Bettiol, and Zakharin, and Jonas Aguirre all in the same year. Holy crap. And they're just losing Masnada. That's an insane boost in budget. It's pretty amazing, to be honest. I'm very curious what they will fill the team up with, because these are like leaders now, but they don't really have like a second line of defense. So I'm curious whether they'll find some people like that or not. We're closing in on the red jersey. We're still in great form, and I hope to catch that red jersey quite soon, but it won't be on this stage because we've got a flat one here. Pretty much gonna be a sprint. In the next stage, we're going to conquer one hill. That is this one. Alto de la Cresta del Gallo. It is pretty far from the finish line. 14 kilometers at the top. Let's say about 7 kilometers of flatness after the last bit of downhill. I don't think that's going to be for us. I think this is too hard for a finish line. And I think that the peloton will come back if we attack. Nonetheless, I'll most likely try. Stage 7, another flat stage. So the first 3 stages so far in this episode won't be the most amazing finishes. But you know me, I'll try everything to make it as enthusiastic as possible. But we'll finish off strong with this one. We finish on a descent after the Chorre del Cati. I don't know if I pronounced that first word correctly, but at this point, I don't really care. We've got plenty of hills, plenty of climbing, so I'm quite happy about the whole profile thingy. And I do believe that we can conquer this last hill, because it seems like the kind of hill where we attacked on a few days ago and we came closer in GC. So if we can do that again, we might be in red after the stage. Nonetheless, we first have to battle on these flat stages. Let's get started with the first one. Throughout the stage itself, nothing really happened, so I've decided to put a bit of a train at the front with my whole squad. Just because, and I'm gonna go 99 and just work with my whole squad. Energy Gel on Cubero can start, and I think I'll prep that for the next people as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's, wait a second, yeah. 8, that's including Perichon, so 7 times 1.5 is 10.5. So I can technically only launch in about a few kilometers on the max, which is the beautiful 99. So for now I'll go 85 until 10.5k comes around. Let's do that. Cubero's launching right now at 99. And I'll just go one by one until they die, making the best possible sprint I can here, because why not? My train's having a bit more trouble doing this than I thought they would, but I've got too many people in this train. I think I'll just go with it, and I might have to take over early with Fraile in the sprint itself, but for now it looks good. Looks like we're catching Garrison pretty much in the final 5 kilometers here. Not splitting up the peloton, so I guess that's not an option on this one. I'll try and use the energy gels and all the other people now. Yeah, I also don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm enjoying it, and that's the most important part. And I just fucked that up for a second. I will put Whitens back on 99. And go with Whitens now, 4.5 to go, and that's a bit late, I guess. It's a bit downhill, that's why I'm not spending much energy on Vincent. It's a bit uphill now, which is good for us. 3 kilometers to go. I think I'll go with Vincent, to be honest. We've got plenty of time to try and make something out of this. Fraile and Nasen in a perfect wheel here. Vincent's not a good sprinter though. We gotta take care of that with Fraile now, and let's hope that we can come out on top. Although we're not a sprinter and this most likely won't happen, I can still enjoy this. And I'm gonna try and come out. Me versus Demar. We're gonna win the sprint against Demar. No. Who is that? Pogacar! We win! What the fuck just happened? This must be like the worst stage for sprinters in mankind. Absolutely beautiful. That actually just happened. I can't believe it. Won against Arnaud Demar in an upper sprint here. Pogacar comes in third, also quite unbelievable. Kittel fifth. Bauhaus, Seneschal, Bernal, Hodge, and Sharkman. When it comes to GC, we're closing in because of this. I think we closed in 4 seconds. I think that's... No, 6 seconds. We're now on 10 seconds towards Pogacar. It's pretty great. Yeah, that was one of the more unexpected victories on Pro Cycling Manager, that's for sure. Obviously, this is not supposed to happen, and it's very unrealistic, but I can't do much about it. I certainly enjoyed it, and I think that's the most important part. How about a do-over? Like, honestly, it was fun. I can't deny that. Second stage of today is 1 to Murcia. We've got one final hill pretty much, but it's a bit too far from the finish line to attack on top, I'd say. I don't know. Guess I'll see at the moment itself whether the peloton is pacing hard or not. If not, I might try it. Otherwise, I might try and sprint again. I was planning to attack, but the pace went up so harshly on this climb that I had trouble following myself here for a second. Trying to go on 85, but the pace is just too much to attack on, I think. Bernal's at the front, but unless I can find my way to the front ASAP, I don't think I will be able to do much. I'm using sneaking to get past people. Looks like the pace is going down, which would be a great thing for me, but I don't know if I have enough yellow to do anything. I think I'll go for it. There we go. We've got Pogacar following. Can we make this a duo trip here? Over the top. We've got attacks of Dumoulin and such. Not sure that will matter. Let's try and work together with Pogacar for a second. I don't feel like using acrobatic descent because I just don't feel like it's necessary, as I don't expect this group to make it till the finish line. 4 kilometers to go, and... Okay, what just happened? Gonna attack again because the pace behind us just dropped massively for a second there. Let's use aerodynamic positioning and let's go like 92. Final 2 kilometers. We've got 20 seconds and Moscon still doing the work. Are you kidding me right now? We're gonna win the stage. We're actually gonna win the stage again. How the hell does this happen? This is extreme difficulty, guys. This is not supposed to happen. What the hell is the AI doing in these final 2 stages? I really don't get it. Well, that happened again. Second time in a row we win in such an odd manner when it comes to AI, but I'll take it. This brings us on to 6 seconds, just behind Tadej Pogacar, and Bernal is on 33 seconds. So we won 2 flat stages. That's a really weird way to start this episode, because I was expecting it to be really boring at the start due to these flat sections, but I guess I won't complain about it. The third stage goes from Murcia to Orihuela, and it's another flat stage, but before we do that, I would like to take a look at my difficulty. It's over here. Extreme, yeah, it's on extreme. How is this possible? It's so odd. I really can't wrap my head around it. Anyway, we're gonna continue onwards, and we'll see what we can do on this one. On the first stage of today's episode, we won through a majestic sprint train. I'm gonna try and do the same thing, but I don't believe it's gonna work this time around. We don't have much energy on everybody, and I feel like they're gonna run out pretty soon already. It's still 20 kilometers to go, so if this train survives, I'm gonna be so surprised. Now, the brake is gonna win the stage, so this is fucking BS. Why am I even spending all this energy then? Yeah, this is worthless. Oh, the brake takes it. I'm spending so much time on this train and we're not even gonna come close to winning because Jan Tratnik takes it. Yeah, that one was trash and it's kind of my own fault. I thought that the brake was caught and I really forgot about the breakaway until the final kilometer, so that's on me. Eventually we ended top 20, 17th, just behind Freile. For the rest, looks like everybody important was in the front group. To finish off this episode, we've got a bit of a climbing stage, which is really welcomed, even though we had some enjoyable stages so far, surprisingly. 180 kilometers, we've got plenty of hills, finishing roughly around 1 in the downhill section of this one. I think we can work with that. Looks like the kind of hill that we gained time on last episode, so let's try and do so again, potentially bring us a red jersey today. With around 60 kilometers to go, I've gotta be honest that this race has been a real mess. So many attacks, so many pacing happening, And at the moment we're only with Freile left in our squad and still 2 climbs to come, so I'm curious whether we can survive with Freile next to us on the next climb, or will Freile drop and leave us alone, isolated with our contenders here? Like, on the climb they pace so hard, but once we reach the bottom the pace goes down so quickly that everybody just tends to come back. So a bit of a heads up, we had Freile surviving that final climb, even Vincent came back, so that's very positive. We've now got like 3 people in this group, so I'm trying to use that to our advantage to make sure nobody comes back. We've got a climb of 19.4% max, and that's very steep. 10% average, that's also quite steep. I do believe that we can use that, and I hope that we can do some damage on it. And it's definitely going to be useful that someone can lunge us towards the bottom of that climb. So Vincent and Freile will do exactly that. It's right here ahead of us. We're about to start the climb. I'm already going to use my Transcendence thing on Freile because he's not going to have much time to jump into it in a second. Going to try and up it towards 99 on Vincent already. That's 4.4 kilometers towards the top of this climb, not the finish line yet. And I'm going to use the energy shell on me and on everybody pretty much. That's kind of the plan. Vincent's really putting out a good work here. Gonna move a bit towards the left because I want to have space for Freile to attack on. And he's gonna do exactly that, but we've got not much space to go around. So I hope that Vincent doesn't block us. This seems to be working. Gonna move to the left. Hopefully passing a few people, but that did not work as planned. Let's try and pass people on the left here now. Pinot on the right of us. We've got Trotnik, yesterday's winner, trying to pace people upwards, but they've got nothing against us. There comes the wrath of our rider. The attack is in. 5 kilometers to go. And there's just not much they can do, can they? Gonna set up my effort cursor and use aerodynamic positioning. Going to work towards 90. We've got 2 people coming back, actually. Bernal's coming back. Oh, crap. Does he have more energy? I don't know. Yes, he does. He does. So we gotta find a way to be able to drop him in this final section. But that's gonna be really hard. Oh, he's dropped. He's dropped. Yes, we've got him. Aerodynamic positioning is dropping Bernal off our wheel. I didn't know the advantages were that high. Let's try and get into this downhill ASAP with 10 seconds on Bernal. And take away the red jersey because Pogačar is nowhere to be seen. Acrobatic descent right now into the final kilometer. And we're going to take the victory on this stage. I'm even going to celebrate. We might lose a second with that, but it's just beautiful. Pogačar seems to have stayed in the group, the fourth group actually. And yes, we take the red jersey at the end of this stage. That's beautiful. This went exactly as planned and gives us our 3rd win in this episode. That's just insane. Another thing that it gives us is the red jersey, the leading jersey of La Vuelta 2021. Let's hope we can keep that around our shoulders for the rest of the Vuelta. Still a lot of stages to come though. We're also leading in the KOM jersey, and the green jersey, and the white jersey. Okay, that was pretty great I'd say, but even looks like the time gaps didn't even count between me and Bernal and the rest of the group. Like, that's a bit odd, but I don't really mind. It's not that big of a deal. We've got red, so I can't complain too much, can I? 3 stage wins of 4 stages. That's one of the better episodes we've had in Grand Tour so far. The first 2 wins were a bit odd, I can tell you that. The final one was a bit expected and kind of easy, so I don't know. It wasn't even the acrobatic descent that did it this time. Like, the last few times we did this, we were really focusing on that descent and we got a lot out of that, but I feel like without the acrobatic descent, we would have won this one either way. Anyway, that was it for this episode. Let us take a look at the route of the next one. We start off in Calpe for the stage to Alcoy, but I don't know what to expect from this one. The last section is a bit uphill, but it doesn't feel like the hill that we can attack on. But I'll surely try for sure. Another flat stage after that. Then we have our first actual mountain stage, I feel like. Andorra, and it's a big one to be honest. 13.3%, 12 kilometers. Looks like a really fun stage. And we're gonna finish off that episode with a bit of a flatter stage. Yeah, that's just live, I guess. Anyway, that's the plan for the next time. Hope you liked this one. If you did, tap that like button. If you did not, tell me what's wrong. I'll make it better for you next time. Goodbye, guys.